Gone, 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 and it's gone, brother. Welcome to a city inside a building, a place that feels a century ahead of its time. Here, a building's ground floor can also be its 20th floor. Metro trains roar straight through people's living rooms, and Asia's deepest escalator plunges you into a neon-lit underworld. Welcome to China's dizzying, mind-bending 8D city, Chongqing. Chongqing, 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 Chongqing. Get used to the many pronunciations. Is China's most unique and complex metropolis. Once part of Sichuan province with a population of over 32 million, it was elevated in 1997 to a direct control municipality. Like Beijing and Shanghai, it became a mini-country in itself, sprawling over 82,000 square kilometers larger than many nations. My journey to understand this urban maze began humbly from my hotel room. Brother, I'm also staying in an apartment right on Chongqing's main street, I explained, showing the dense cluster of residential towers. The video's true meaning would unfold from here. In the morning, my hotel's ground floor seemed utterly normal. Roads, metro, local traffic. But then the scene began. Now we're going to the 12th floor of this building, okay? That's where we will exit. The building had 31 floors. But when the elevator doors opened on what should have been the 12th floor lobby, the view had completely transformed. Just moments ago, we were on the actual ground floor with roads and traffic. Now, on the 12th floor, we were stepping out onto another complete, bustling street level. Two different cities on two different levels of the same structure. In that moment, I understood the 8D tag. So guys, you saw that magical trick at our flat, right? How the 12th floor also became the ground floor. Don't get too confused. We'll explain it perfectly at our next spot. That next spot was the iconic Kui Xing Building, the easiest key to unlocking the city's spatial logic. So this is it, brother. If you ever come to Chongqing, you must come here. We were in the central financial district, surrounded by glittering brand offices. On weekends, the Chinese crowd is immense. Yesterday, it was hard to even walk here. The magic of the Kui Xing Building is a lesson in perspective. From one side, it emerges directly from the street, a proper ground floor. We just walked here, and it looks completely normal, but then you walk around it. Look all around, brother. You see the residential buildings, but look from the other side. From there, the same building is revealed as a multi-story giant perched high on a mountainside. This is what amazes everyone. How can the lower part of one building be at ground level, while the same floor is at the height of the 20th floor on the other side? The answer lies in the terrain. This whole thing was a mountain, I realize. They carved into it, built on its slope, so one face is at the valley road and the other looks down from the cliff. The astonishing thing? Even Chinese tourists are awestruck. They run back and forth, making videos from both sides, wondering, bro, how is this possible? So it's not just us foreigners who are fascinated. This mountainous, multi-layered structure is the city's main attraction. This design is no accident. It's celebrated in places like the Hot Pot Art Museum. Shaped like giant chopsticks plunging into a pot tribute to the city's famously fiery cuisine and its complex, layered identity. They planned to build a surprising city that could shake people's minds. But how did Chongqing become like this? The city is built entirely on mountains and valleys, where the land is wildly uneven. Buildings are constructed according to the land's elevation, so what is ground in one place is halfway up a mountain in another. This creates a navigational puzzle. You might arrive at your map location only to find you're 20 floors above it. Now you have to find stairs or another way down. The metro system is familiar, but tech touches like facial recognition ticketing feel advanced. The road network itself is a spectacle, a mesmerizing, complex web of roads above roads, tunnels, bridges, and metro lines weaving over and under each other. Then come the legendary set pieces. First, Liziba Station, where a metro train thunders directly through the middle of a 19-story residential building. This isn't a metro station, brother. It's a full residential building. Homes and shops exist above and below the tracks with such perfect sound insulation that residents barely hear a rumble. This is the marvel of Chongqing, where engineering imagination becomes reality. no less than science fiction. Crowds, including Korean tourists I met, gather just to watch this daily wonder. If you think that's all, you're wrong. Next is the Crown Escalator, Asia's deepest. At first glance, it's ordinary. But once you step on, you feel you're descending into the underworld. I showed you Ethiopia's underworld. Now I'll show you China's. It's 112 meters long and 52 meters deep, a drop equivalent to 20 stories. You pay a small fee each way, and the ride down takes a full 3 minutes. The city skyline shrinks above you until it feels like you've left it in the sky. This city is like an onion, brother. The more layers you peel, the more appear. Go up from below city. Come down from above city. Yet Chongqing is more than a confusing 8D maze. It's a top tourist destination. At its heart is the People's Liberation Monument, dwarfed by futuristic skyscrapers. The true epicenter of buzz is Hongya Cave, this 2,500-year-old cliffside structure. Now a warren of shops and cafes, was packed on a Monday with an energy rivaling India's Ganesh Chaturthi festival. Lakhs of people were here. Entrepreneurs offer novelty, photoshopped newspaper souvenirs. But at night, Hongya Cave transforms. The ancient facade glows with golden light, reflecting on the river, while behind it, the entire city skyline ignites in a spectacular disco of light from bridges and towers like the Raffles City Skyway. In that moment, it felt like this wasn't a city, but some future dream. This is the real Chongqing. Not just an 8D city, but a living, breathing mountain megacity that stuns you equally with its breathtaking beauty and its audacious, mind-bending engineering. It's a place that reveals a new wonder on every single level, a relentless urban spectacle that feels like a glimpse into the next century. How did you find this virtual tour of Chongqing? Let me know in the comments. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Thank you, and bye-bye.